You're watching Action News Now. Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
Now a live look over Butte County. This camera is kind of looking to the southeast. That canyon there over the ridge there is Feather River Canyon, and not a bad looking day.
Yeah, it's beautiful outside. Chief Meteorologist Jason Stiff tracking the middle of our work week just about. Jason, I mean, this is really not a bad time of day to get outside, go for a walk.
Yep, you just need that sunscreen. We still have plenty of sunshine, a few high clouds, but those clouds are not limiting how easily you could get a sunburn, but the temperatures are a little bit more favorable, and that's all due to that breeze I was talking about earlier. Here's today's highs, and it's nice to see everybody below 100 degrees. Redding did reach 97 this afternoon. It was 91 degrees at the Chico Airport, 85 degrees in Boerne and Chester, and a pleasant 94 for this time of year, both in Red Bluff and in Oroville. Not a lot of clouds visible in our visible satellite imagery, though. We have a few more over Lassen County. Other than that, it's just some cirrus clouds moving overhead. No good chances for rain or thunderstorms in the short term, but there will be some changes in the long term. As we look at tomorrow morning, we'll have more of that Delta breeze, trying to push some clouds in the lower levels up through the valley. Also some higher clouds pushing overhead. So we'll have more clouds tomorrow than today, but we're still going to have a mostly sunny sky and only isolated activity over parts of Siskiyou County as well as Trinity County. We'll have better chances, though, going forward for a little bit more wet weather, just not on Thursday. We'll hardly have a cloud in the sky Thursday. Same thing on Friday, but that's where things are going to start to change. A ridge of high pressure to our southeast will start pushing back toward the west coast as we move into this coming weekend and early next week, dragging some monsoonal moisture our way as well as some remnant moisture from what was Tropical Storm Eugene. It's going to try to push into central and then northern California, and better chances for clouds, isolated showers, and thunderstorms, mainly Sunday and Monday. Most of it's going to happen over the mountains, but there is a chance for the foothills and the valley to have a little bit of wet weather too. And we can see that in one of our 7-day rainfall totals, and this is the more conservative of the two. It does give the higher elevations the majority of the rain. It wants to paint a few hundredths of an inch around the valley. That's not impossible, but it is a chance of it. I'm going to keep tracking that for you all the way through next week, and then coming up in the second half hour, I'm going to show you our other forecast map, and it has a little bit different opinion on how much and where all that rain is going to fall. But in the short term, still going to be about the below average temperatures, and we will take that this time of year. We're going to have more of that breeze coming out of the south, mainly between 10 and 20 miles an hour. A little bit weaker by the time we get to Friday, so we're going to start warming up a little bit more, and we will also heat up Saturday through this coming weekend into early next week. So get outside and enjoy the below average temperatures while you can. We'll have a mostly sunny sky on Wednesday, starting off briefly in the 60s. We'll be at 70 degrees by 8 a.m., lower 80s at noon. How about upper 80s in the middle of the afternoon with highs tomorrow mainly in the lower 90s. Here's your forecast for tonight. More comfortable for sleeping with more of that breeze coming out of the south. 40s and lower 50s for the higher terrain, mainly 60s for the valley and foothills. A low of 63 degrees for Redding, 65 in Chico, and 67 degrees for Paradise. Highs tomorrow also comfortable for August. 80s for the higher terrain, lower 90s for the valley. But we will start to rise as we get closer to Sunday and Monday. Slight chance for showers then, but enjoy those 90s from tomorrow through Saturday in Chico. And for Redding, also 90s. Tomorrow through Saturday between 103 and 105. Sunday through Tuesday, again, there's a slight chance for showers. Most of those are going to be over the mountains. We'll be able to enjoy some slightly cooler than average weather for the next several days.
All right, thanks, Jason.